The waiter handed me a paper plate. Everyone else received fine china. Before I could even process it, my aunt's voice rang out across the reception hall. We didn't have enough real plates for the help. 200 guests turned to stare. I stood there in my thrift store dress, heat flooding my face, my hands shaking as I accepted plastic utensils like I was exactly what she said. Staff, not family. Hi, I'm Emma. I'm 29 years old. I work 3 jobs just to survive. Mornings at a diner. Afternoons cleaning houses. Evenings tutoring kids whose parents can afford what I never could. In my family, I've always been the disappointment. The cousin who couldn't afford college. The one still living in a tiny studio while everyone else bought homes. The reminder that not everyone makes it. And they made sure I never forgot my place. Every holiday. Every reunion. Every gathering. A silent ranking system where I always came last. Tonight was my cousin Rachel's wedding, the family princess. Perfect hair. Perfect life. Married to a lawyer. Country club reception. I almost didn't come, but my grandmother asked me to. And she's the only one who's ever truly believed in me. From the moment I walked in, I felt it, the looks. Designer gowns. Tailored suits. Crystal glasses under chandeliers. My dress was clean. Pressed. Second-hand. Polyester pretending to belong among silk. When I looked for my seat, my name wasn't on the chart. Oh honey, my Aunt Patricia said sweetly. We didn't think you'd actually come. She led me to a folding table near the kitchen doors. No linen. No centerpiece. Just noise, heat, and the smell of dishwater. Paper plate. Plastic fork. Wobbling chair. We didn't order enough china for the help, she announced loudly. Laughter followed. I didn't cry. What hurt most was my grandmother's face. Tight with shame, hands clenched in her lap. Rachel wouldn't even look at me. Dinner came. Everyone else had prime rib and grilled salmon. I got leftovers the staff hadn't taken yet. Cold chicken. Wilted salad. A roll that had clearly hit the floor. At least you're getting a free meal, my Uncle Jeff shouted. That's probably the best dinner you've had all month. 200 people laughed. Not at a joke. At me. During the speeches I stood up, hoping to say something kind. Sit down, Emma, Jeff slurred. This isn't open mic night at the homeless shelter. More laughter. When family photos were called, the photographer asked if I was catering staff. Patricia smiled. She's not in the family photos. Not the kind we frame. I watched them pose. Flash after flash. While I stood alone by the kitchen doors. Then I placed my gift on the table. A handmade photo album. Weeks of work. Childhood memories. Love. Patricia flipped through it and laughed. Emma made a scrapbook. How quaint. We'll put it with the children's gifts. That's when I stood up to leave. And that's when I noticed him. A man at the bar. Expensive suit. Controlled anger in his eyes. Watching everything. What my family didn't know was that 8 months earlier, my life had changed. The tutoring job I mentioned, it wasn't just neighborhood kids. Through referrals, I began tutoring wealthy families. One of them was his. We talked while his daughter studied. Then over coffee. Then dinner. He never made me feel small. 3 weeks ago, he proposed. I kept the ring turned inward at work. And tonight, as my family humiliated me, my phone lit up. Are you okay? Say the word. I said nothing. Then the doors opened. The room went silent. Alexander Harrison walked in. Harrison Industries. Harrison Medical Center. The man whose name funded half the city. He walked straight to me. I'm sorry I'm late, sweetheart. Then he turned to the room. I'm Alexander Harrison. Emma is my fiancé. Silence. Faces drained of color. I've been watching for an hour, he continued. Watching my future wife be humiliated. He gestured to the paper plate. The woman you mocked works 3 jobs, tutors struggling students, and earned a full scholarship to Columbia's graduate education program. He handed me the envelope. Gasps. This evening, he said calmly, showed us exactly who belongs in our lives. Rachel tried to speak. Alexander cut her off gently. Emma didn't tell you because you never listened. He offered me his arm. We're leaving. We didn't look back. Outside I cried, not from pain but freedom. In the weeks that followed, the apologies came. I ignored them all, because for the first time in my life, I knew my worth, and it had nothing to do with a paper plate.